Hi, this is Cheryl with Life is Short, Make It Sweet. First, let me tell you, I have a cold, so I'm going to try not to cough and carry on. I am in the RV right now because my friend is getting a infusion for her chemo. And so I'm out in the RV while she's in there. I have to transport her about 40 minutes to get her infusion so that she has access to a restroom. This is a follow-up to the Go Girl. I'm excited about this. So I gave it a week of trying. The first day I did this was after I did the first introduction video to the Go Girl. So if you haven't seen that, go back and look at my videos. You'll see where I talk about this and how it's unpackaged in the whole bit. Okay, so, and how to use it. So I used it the first 2 times. It went perfect. It was fantastic. But I did have some issues. I wasn't standing up straight, and I was trying to struggle with my clothes. What do you do with your pants? Let's face it, ladies, we are not equipped, nor are we trained on how to go to the bathroom standing up and how to still keep your pants up. Not only that, our anatomy is different than a guy. So his penis shaft is all higher up. So when he unzips his pants, he can actually just pull it out and doesn't have to drop his pants down. We don't have that luxury, even with the Go Girl. You're going to have to pull your pants down somewhat. So the third time I used it, it didn't work very well for me. I couldn't figure out why. I mean, everything went everywhere. I had to clean the floor, the toilet, I had to change my clothes, and I was really disappointed because the first 2 tries went perfect. So I thought, I have to figure out what went wrong. Why did that happen? So the next time I went, it came out just a little bit, and I realized that on the bottom, I was putting some pressure down here. Well, when you put pressure on the bottom or the top, you cause this to open. So you see how that's opening up? So you don't want any pressure. All you want to do is put it up against you, and the pressure should be going to you, not up and down. Just let it come against you and hold it. It doesn't take a lot of pressure. That's what I found. So I usually hold it like this so that my left hand's holding it, my index finger's here, my thumb's at the top. And so when I hold it on there, I just press it up against. I don't apply any pressure up and down. If there's pressure, it's going to be coming towards me. So that seemed to work a whole lot better. Then I realized that I was getting better at this to where it was working, and instead of having to use 2 hands, because I did start with 2 hands, I was able to do it with 1 hand. So what that did was it allowed me to put a hand on my pants and keep my pants up. Then I noticed, this was about the 3rd day, that I was actually standing up straight, holding my pants up and able to use it. And I thought, well, this is cool. I've got this down. Then I thought, okay, experiment number 2 is going into a bottle. First bottle I used was an Arrowhead, I believe 16 or 20 ounce bottle, plastic bottle, water. Not so good. This went down all the way into it to where it was like this. So it kind of closed off the airflow. You have to have that airflow for it to come down to the bottle. And so it was just filling up in here. So I got a different bottle the next time. It had a opening about this big. So what I did then was I held it in there, and I didn't allow it to push up in there and seal off. I just put it in the bottle so that it was like that, and it was fine. Now, if you're going to go in a bottle, there's a couple things that you got to really pay attention to. The size of the bottle and how much do you really need to urinate. So most everybody, I think, goes the most in the morning. And then after that, you're going. Make sure your bottle is big enough. Make sure you have a lid for it so that you can put the lid on top, and make sure that the neck opening is big enough that this isn't going to get swallowed up in there and suck off the airflow from here. The next thing I found was once I got to where I wasn't using 2 hands on here, I realized that I could actually hold my pants and I didn't have a problem. So it works great. I really recommend this. Now let me tell you where I think these work great at. Any public bathroom. All of us have been to a bathroom somewhere where we have walked in and went, this is nasty, and you don't want to sit down, but you have to go. So you try and figure out, how can I do this without sitting on that nasty toilet or having anything splash back up? The Go Girl. If you're traveling and you have to go to the bathroom and you've got to pull over the side of the road, the way I would do this, my friend goes, oh, you could pee in a bottle while you're sitting. No, don't even try that. We're not built like men. Like I said, their anatomy is higher. Ours is too low. I wouldn't even attempt to do this in a car. I would open the back door of the car on the passenger side, open the front door on the passenger side, stand in between the two, and then use this. And if I didn't feel comfortable using it, say in a bottle in the car, then just go ahead and go. But that way you don't have your rear end hanging out for everybody else to see, and you'll feel a little bit more comfortable. It is a little odd at the beginning when you start to go, because you're not used to going, and you're a little bit of intrepidation of what's going to happen. Is it going to go where it's supposed to go? Once you use this enough, you will get confident that it's going to do what it's supposed to do. These would be great if you lived in an RV. I think most tank capacities, especially for Class B, Class B is small. A Class C, if you're boondocking and you've got more than one person, that will fill up eventually. You're going to want, you may not be ready to unboondock. So this would be great. Save your tanks a little bit. Go out in the woods or in the desert, wherever you are, and take care of your business, or go in a bottle. But remember to dump that properly. Don't leave it on the Walmart parking lot. That's just nasty, people. So it would work great for that. People who have bad legs, like I have a bad leg, so sometimes it's really hard to get up and down, and I find this would be great because I don't have to get up and down. If you watched my first video, you also saw where I talked about the toilet paper, and I was kind of laughing because I said, hope you don't need too much toilet paper. Well, I take all that back. What I found with this is you don't need much toilet paper because you're not going to be very wet after you go. Where when we sit down, we are. So I liked that idea. I thought, wow, I didn't need hardly anything. The other thing that's interesting is this is made out of some sort of, I don't know if it's water resistant. It's a fantastic type of rubber. When you go and then you finish, and now the other thing is when you go, you're peeing like this and the pee's going down here. I suggest that when you take it off, that you kind of take it and go up a little bit with it. Don't just go like this because you may end up dumping it on yourself. Just take it up and then dump it in. But you really probably won't have much to dump because it really does go through here. And when I look inside, it's like dry. I'm like, how does that happen? Now, you'll want to keep it clean. I just kind of rinse it out with water and soapy water. But, yeah, it's pretty dry when you're done. So you could just fold this up and put it into a baggie. Now, I came up with this system. I have a little, you can tell it's not very big, a little bag. This was actually a pillbox bag. I took the box out and I folded up the Go Girl. So it'll fold up. There's a little crease there. You can fold these in like this and then put it in a baggie. And then put the baggie in here and put the toilet paper, which I have in a baggie, inside here. I also have an extra baggie in there just in case I do use it, that I could throw the toilet paper that I used into so that I can dispose of it properly when I get to a place that I can. We don't want to litter our great outdoors. So find a way that you could carry it and feel comfortable carrying it. The bag they give you is, to me, more like a trash bag. I wouldn't use that bag to go into a store thinking that I may have to go to the bathroom in there and carry that. It's too obvious. No. It's more, to me, to throw your trash in after you go. This would be so much better because if you carry a purse or a backpack, this will fit in there perfect. I also have, and maybe in another video I'll show it to you, it folds out into, it has 3 little slots in it, and I could put 3 different things in, fold it up, and put it in my pocket. So that's another solution. But that way you could carry this with you. How wonderful that would be. So I hope that you found this helpful. I found it to be great. I'm looking, like I said, into going RVing and doing it for an extended period of time, if not for a very, very long time. And I would like to be able to use it in the RV when I need to, so that I can save my tank, because it'll be a Class B RV, and that tank's not big enough to let me go boondocking as long as I might want to. So I'm going to come up with some solutions. I hope this was helpful for you, and I would like to say, tell your friends to share this. Somewhere on your screen there should be a share button. If you push that share button, it'll share to whoever you want it to go to. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell, and my next video, guess what? You'll know what it is when it goes on. Just keep in mind that in my situation, I can't produce videos 2 or 3 a week. I'm lucky if I can get 1 a month. I've been lucky here lately. So let's keep this going, and you have a great day. Thanks for watching.